Hi everyone, Angie Smith here, Independent Scentsy Consultant. Thank you for watching and definitely welcome back to my channel. So I have a bunch of empties that I've warmed through. I think it's been a couple weeks since we've filmed and talked through what I've warmed. I have 3 collections that I wanted to get through. Instead of doing separate videos, I'm just going to do it all on this one. And then at the end, we'll just talk through everything else that I've warmed through or used. So let's first talk about the exclusive Bring Back My Bar collection. The 10 bars that you could only get through Scentsy Club this month. And of course, those are going away at the end of the month, so just in a few days. And so you only have that time to add those to your club if you want. So I did warm through 9 of the 10. Simply Rose. Honestly, at this point, I don't think I can warm that. It's just too much rose on cold. Maybe I will try to warm through it here in the summer. I don't know yet, though, if I can do it. But Aussie Plum, which was super light for me. It's a very nice fragrance, but it was light and not very room filling. And keep in mind, this is just how it performed in my home. Toffee Butter Crunch. I wanted this for the open concept. It's definitely for a small to medium zone. It was very muted on warm. It's so nice on cold though. Oats and Honey. This was another nice one on cold. I would want this for my open concept, but it's more of a small to medium zone. I can see this like in a kitchen or just a small area that you have in your home. It'd do wonderful. Southern Evening. That one was probably more for a small to medium zone. And I honestly do not like this scent. I know several people like it, and that's why it was voted back. It's very masculine to me in scent. Cologne, men's kind of cologne fragrance. Same thing with these two, World Traveler and Hendrix. They were super light. Definitely need in a small to medium zone. And the World Traveler is actually not that bad. It was just not a good, strong performer for me at all. All right, let's talk about the ones that I did really like out of the 10. My Home, which is similar to Welcome Home in the catalog, but without the spice. This is just simply a real pretty kind of mulberry. I don't know if that's what's in it, but that's what comes to mind, like a berry kind of scent. It's actually what? Spicy cinnamon. It doesn't have cinnamon. It says cinnamon and floral. You definitely need this in a small to medium zone, though, because I warmed this in my entryway and my bathroom. And although it was lighter, it lasted for several days. So it was super long lasting. And it was a good performer for the smaller zone. So I would actually repurchase this one again. Bora Bora Blossom. My bar, I looked inside as a pour date. This was poured 12/3 of 2018. So it's an older bar. It's beautiful, but it was super, super light. And I think it needs to be more in a small to medium zone, but I don't know if maybe if I had a newer bar, would it have a stronger performance versus an older bar. But that was Bora Bora Blossom. And then this one I actually did add back to my club to get a few more bars. I don't know if I'm going to keep it there long term, but this was an excellent performer in my open concept. It was not very nice. Caramel Pear Crisp. It was super long lasting and very strong. I could smell it throughout the house. Love that one. All right, next up is the Valentine's Day collection. This is available now. And it's while supplies last. So it's not necessarily going away at the end of the month, so you might have a little more time to pick this up. But I did pick up the 3-bar pack. Oh, there it goes, that one. So You're the One. I did not show my haul for this. It was a small haul. It's Love and Together Forever. You can actually purchase these individually inside your Scentsy Club. If you purchase them just like on the website, it's the 3-bar bundle. So let's talk about You're the One, which is a fresh, kind of like aloe water and cucumber kind of scent. But to me, and I loved this one. This was fantastic. Phenomenal performer. Very strong. I could smell it wafting out of the rooms. It's that fresh aloe, like the aloe water and cucumber, but to me, it's more cucumber, but less melony kind of scent. But it is very nice and pretty. I'm definitely picking up more of those bars. I think added 3 to my monthly club, which processed already. And I'm fine with that because I kind of want to stock up on a few of these bars. And then more than likely, it's going to stay in my quarterly club for a while. And then It's Love, which is, and I think I wrote the notes down for this, tangy tangerine, raspberry blossom, and sparkling sugar. I'm trying to get better at writing the notes inside so it's easier for me. And this one is just beautiful. It reminds me of like the rainbow sherbet or like a fruit punch kind of scent, but that orange comes through with the raspberry. It's just really pretty. This was also a strong performer and it's very pretty. So I went ahead and picked up the body care lotion. I did receive that. I'm sorry I haven't been doing these small hauls because I've been getting things in lightly with customer orders. I'll throw something in. If they come out in the fragrance mist with this, it would be amazing. This is a beautiful, beautiful lotion. And just to throw in with the 10% off that's good through the end of the month, you can actually throw the lotion in with the moisture medley bundle, which is 10% off, and it's a huge savings because you'll get the hand cream, the body cream, and then you can throw in your hand soap and body wash for just like a few dollars more because these are regular price normally, but with the bundle you get it at 10% off. And then the last one is Together Forever, which this is the floral one of the bunch. It's sweet pea. So it says apple, strawberries, and sweet pea. I honestly only smell the sweet pea. And sweet pea is like hit or miss for me. And this one is definitely miss. Because that's really all I smell. And it could be maybe that apple. Sometimes I feel like when Scentsy makes the floral kind of apple scents, there's a note with it that it kind of just goes too floral versus like a Johnny Appleseed, which is just a wonderful sweet apple scent. But yes, this one was my least favorite. And I had one of these in my Scentsy Club, which processed, and I warmed it too late. I'll have another bar to warm, but I'm taking that out. I do not really want any more of these, but these two are fantastic. I'm definitely picking up more of those. All right, let's talk about the brand new scents to the catalog. I'm going to talk first about my biggest disappointment, which is the pineapple mango. On cold, this one is just so beautiful, and it feels like it smells like it's going to be strong and room filling. and it was not for me at all. You definitely need a smaller zone for this. In my home, I have certain zones, so where I would want to warm this is not going to work. So that was my biggest disappointment as far as strength. Otherwise, it smells fantastic. My biggest surprise, though, was Paradise Petals. So this was like the least favorite of the new ones for me. And it was beautiful. On cold, I barely get anything. It does need to be in a small to medium zone, though. But on warm, oh my goodness, this is fantastic. It is beautiful. This is excellent for like a bathroom in a smaller zone, and it lasted several days and phenomenal performance. I think if you moved it to a larger zone, though, it would just kind of mute it out. But I definitely will pick up a few more bars of this because it was beautiful while it was going. My favorite, this is my personal favorite from the new pink rhubarb sugar. To me, this is kind of like a pink lemonade. This was a very strong. It is gorgeous, and it's something that I would love in body care. It's beautiful. This definitely was a strong performer, long lasting. I loved it. I'm definitely picking up more bars of that. And then runners up for me, Shoreline Drive. That was a good performer, and I did that in a smaller zones like my entryway and my bathroom. It did excellent in both of those, so it's a small to medium zone performer. It's very aquatic, similar to, I can't think of it right now, but it's the one that's currently in the catalog. So if you like, is that By the Sea? I think is what it is. You'll like that bar. And then Cocoa Nuts for coconuts. This was really nice. This wasn't as strong as I thought it would be, but it was a nice performer. I would probably say small to medium zone. And it's very, if you like suntan lotion scents, this is the one for you. It's so pretty. It's like a coconut suntan oil. And then let's talk about the second half here. Apple Teeny Splash. I had high hopes for this, and it's not bad. It's just a little different than what I thought it would be. On warm, it reminds me of the apple parsley scent a little. It's kind of like that apple floral kind of scent, not the sweet apple, but that's kind of where it goes when it warms. It was an okay performer. I definitely say like a medium zone for this one. Summer Moonlight is very light for me. I did leave, I have a larger zone that I warmed it in, not my open concept, but and then I came back and I could smell it in the room. So it wasn't bad, and I think I would pick up a few more bars, or at least another bar to try it again and make sure, but it's very pretty. And I think you might just have to go to a small to medium zone on this one. White Amber and Teak. This was a disappointment. So light for me. I was hoping for much stronger performance. Definitely would need to go to a small zone, like a small bathroom. It's so pretty. It was just hard to smell in my larger zone. Clementine Cupcake was very light. This one would be an open concept scent that I would want. It did not perform well at all in my open concept. And it is similar to like Cutie Pie Cupcake, which is in my club. So I went ahead and pulled that bar out and warmed it. And it was, it's definitely, Cutie Pie Cupcake is definitely open concept worthy. However, Clementine Cupcake is not. I could see this in a smaller zone. So I may actually pick up a couple more bars or one, and maybe when I'm doing Cutie Pie Cupcake and the other rooms have this offset the scent, and maybe it'll help bring it together. That's a thought. And then Daydream Oasis was very light. Needs to be in a small to medium zone. It was so pretty though. I could see this being in body care. It's pretty. It's kind of similar to, what is it? Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. It's pretty though. I like it. Daydream Oasis, small to medium. All right, so there's the 3 collections. I hope that's kind of helped you on that performance. Let's go ahead and get through the rest of what I've been warming. Okay, so I tried, I have a few cubes left. I did a mix of birthday wishes and hug in a mug. Somebody had suggested birthday cake? And the birthday wishes, it's just not a strong performer for me. But it didn't do bad with the hug in a mug. It's not enough for me to purchase another one of these bars to make it work. But it was nice to mix together. And then hug in a mug, I feel like is just an excellent mixer. I love this. This will be going in my club. All right. Sometimes I'll have a couple cubes left, so I mixed Just For You, which I had bought several of these on the clearance sale last year. And Be Merry, I had a couple cubes of that left. I do like this. This was not a good performer for me in open concept, but it was a good performer in my entryway, which is more of a small to medium zone. And I think it pretty much muted the Just For You out, which isn't a long-lasting scent. But it did last for several days. This one is not going in my club, but if it comes back next year, I'd probably pick it up for the holidays. All right, let's talk about something I did today so I can remember how this did. I went ahead and I have 6 warmers in my open concept. And I usually do 2 cubes in each warmer, which will usually leave me half of a bar. Which is fine because then I'll just do another full-size bar, and like it takes me 3 bars for 2 warms. Joy and Wonder. This was part of the 3-pack from the, was it the Christmas collection? I love this. This is amazing. It's not super strong in like the open concept, but I can still smell it. So it is performing pretty well. And I love when I walk into the room and I get that whiff. It's very woodsy, which I like. It's red currant, black raspberry, and cinnamon stick. It's not very like cinnamon bear or cinnamony. It's more of that black raspberry and red currant with a little bit of that woodsy note. I love it. I don't think you can add this to your club any longer. I think that was up at the end of December, but this is staying in my club, and I hope it returns or comes back in the catalog for fall and winter. If not, it's in my club. I like it. It's going to stay there. All right, Cutie Pie Cupcake, which I mentioned earlier. I did get through that to compare it to the Clementine Cupcake, which it's, I think this is like a yellow cake with orange and vanilla. It's beautiful. And this one is coming back over the summer, so I'm definitely going to stock up when that comes back, but it's staying in my club. All right, I did Cinnamon Bear, and I mixed it. I did every other warmer with cinnamon buttercream. And I honestly did not think that the Cinnamon Bear performed very well in my open concept. I was hoping for a stronger performance. I do think it's something that I could do in my entryway, and I think this would be a fantastic mix for Valentine's Day. Scent memory. My mom would always make us for Valentine's Day like a heart-shaped, like vanilla cake, like white cake with white icing, and then she'd have Red Hots all over the top. And that's what this reminds me of, is Red Hots. So I think this will be one that I'm going to warm on Valentine's Day for my scent memory. I was going to add this to my club, but I have a few bars, so I'm hoping it returns. It's not something, like I said, that would go in my open concept, so I don't necessarily need it in my club. Cinnamon buttercream, however, though, is in my club. I love this as a mixer. It's kind of, it's amazing, and it's strong. It's an excellent mixer. It's kind of taking the place of vanilla bean buttercream for me. And I did get through another bar. I'm pretty sure I mixed that with something, but I couldn't tell you offhand what that is right now. All right, apple butter frosting. I only got through 2 cubes of this, and I'm trying to remember what I mixed this with. It was something though. This is actually, I think, going away for the spring. They're not carrying it over like they did last year. So if you want this scent, throw it in your club. Another Hug in a Mug. All right, Winterberry Apple Tea. I got through, I don't know how I keep ending up with these bars where I do half. But this is such a nice scent. It's just beautiful. It's a sweet, like apples and honey. It's a nice, like fall, winter kind of scent. Very strong, long lasting on that. I went ahead and warmed through my Angel Experiment 624. I think I have 1 bar left of this. It's not in my club. It's very pretty. I do find that there's other scents that Scentsy has that are similar to this, not necessarily exactly like it, but this is goji berry, blackberry, vanilla cream, and sugarcane. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's just not as long lasting as I would like it to be, and that is why I removed it from my club. But I'm kind of getting into the like the spring. Sorry, I think I had the low battery pop up. All right. I swear. I had 3 bulbs in the past couple weeks burn out on me. So I think it's just that time for my warmers to go through that. So I switched all of those out. Those are the non-Scentsy. I have a few non-Scentsy that I'm getting through. All right, I did get through completely the pink poinsettia brick. This is the holiday brick. And this one actually was my least favorite. So I think it's funny that we warm through our least favorites versus our favorites first. When you think we'd want to warm through like our favorites since we like them so much. But this was plum, blackberry, pomegranate. And honestly, it wasn't that bad of a performer. It did well in my open concept. It did well in the entry. It does well in my bedroom. It's just not a scent that I just absolutely love. It's just okay to me. So that's done. I worked on my Arctic Kiss. I love this scent. This is such an excellent performer in the open concept. I can do it in any room of my house, and it lasts for a few days, even in open concept where most scents will just kind of fizzle out. This one will last, and I love it. It's a beautiful scent. This one is going away for the time being. Hopefully it'll return. If not, this is in my club, and I honestly have 3 bars, which I have, I think, another brick, maybe even 2 bricks. I'll have to look. And a few bars left still, but it's one that I would warm frequently, and I would warm it all year round, and that is why I went with 3 bars. You can always go down in bars, you just can't go up. So it would be something, if I do get too much of a stock, I will bring it down to probably 1. All right, I'm still working on the Marshmallow Mint Cocoa Scentsy brick. This was the holiday brick from 2020. So not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. I have just a few more to go. I'm hoping to use that up soon, in like the next week or 2, just to get done with it. This is not one of my favorite. It's so strong in the, like on cold. I just don't get fantastic performance. I wish it was that strong when I warmed it, is I guess where I'm going with that. But I did actually mix it with Hug in a Mug. That was where one of my Hug in the Mugs came from. And it did really well. When my son got home from school, he was like, it smells like chocolate in here. And I was like, good, that's what I was going for. So, almost done. Let's talk about trying to get through some of my vendor wax. If I open that top, I keep my wax in that cabinet back there. I have a whole box of vendor wax that I still have to get through, including all of my Scentsy wax. So I've kind of went on a no-buy vendor wax until I can get through it. I'm almost there with Scentsy too. But Christmas pajamas. This was Sassy Girl Aroma. This is fantastic. I watch, she does pre-orders every once in a while, and I always watch some of the scents because there are some scents that I absolutely love from her that I want to repurchase. Like Pink Chiffon is one of those. Huckleberry, this Huckleberry Beach was fantastic. I love it. Beach Night Sugar and Huckleberry. So I finished that up. Sad there's no more, but this is definitely a repurchase. Christmas Pajamas is definitely a repurchase. It is beautiful. It's vanilla bean, eucalyptus, caramel, red berries, ginger, cinnamon, tonka bean, leather, pine, smoky woods, and cashmere. Lot going on there, but it is a beautiful blend. It is I don't have all of those scents, but I'm thinking of taking my, is that Icicles and Evergreen? It was the November scent of the month. And I'm going to probably do cinnamon buttercream. It's actually in my warming basket for this week. And then maybe throw in something else, but I'm thinking of mixing those together and kind of see if I can get something similar to this. Fantastic. Just a couple more. So Cafe Tropical from Vintage Chic, which is hot buttered croissant smeared with blackberry jam and a stack of maple syrup topped waffles. So it sounds fantastic and it smells fantastic on cold. It just did not perform on warm at all. This was not a good performer for me. And I did this in the open concept, so it might just need a smaller zone. And then lastly, I worked on the Escape Room from L3 Waxy Wonders, which was peppermint, whipped cream, sugar cookie royale. And this was very nice. I like being able to scoop it out. And it was super nice. It was a nice, like, peppermint, creamy peppermint sweet. I would repurchase that. That was fun. All right, that's all I have. Oh, wait. Real quick, let's talk about some other things I got through, I guess. I did use up the Perfect Peppermint hand soap. By the way, did you notice, if you didn't know, Scentsy's hand soaps are increasing in size next month. They will be bigger. So I'm thinking some of the smaller sizes might go on clearance soon. We'll have to watch for that. And then I finished up a laundry liquid of Palm Beach Breeze, which is my favorite laundry that I use. I do have more of that, so I'm good. And that is it. So thanks for watching. I know this was a lot to get through. Let me know what you've been warming and how your performance was on your new collections. Thank you and have a good evening.